Best in the world, baby. What is going on, guys? It is Muscle Bro Figs here, back at it with another video for you guys. And as you can see, we have none other than Ultimate Edition Series 27 of CM Punk. So I did get this figure a little bit earlier than expected. I paid scalper price off of eBay. I just could not wait any longer for this figure. This is one of my most anticipated Punk figures since he's been back in WWE. It's one of my favorite gears he's rocked since he's been back, and they made it an Ultimate Edition. So really hyped up about this. I have high hopes that this is the best CM Punk figure that Mattel's released since he's been back, but we're gonna find out throughout the video once I dissect it a bit. And yeah, so these were hitting, I think, Mattel's store over in California, as well as Elite Series 120 a little bit earlier than Ringside, but I know Ringside should be getting those sets in within, I think, 1 to 2 weeks. So be on the lookout for those shipping, notifications and whatnot. I actually have 2 more of these on the way, so really stoked. But let's just dive straight into this figure. I know a lot of you are anticipating this figure as well. And yeah, let's just hop straight into the accessories and whatnot. So as you can see, it does have the new sculpted wrist tape hands, and I love that. Let's see if my camera can pick it up. So yeah, you got the sculpted wrist tape detail. I know Jazzwares did this first. They did a great job, but I think Mattel did it better just because, I don't know, it just looks way more realistic in my opinion. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with that. I'm hoping that they could use this mold actually for Cody Rhodes instead of just painting it on the white. So honestly, Mattel, I think that should be the move. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's great. So this did come on the Mattel Creations Punk, the ECW Punk that just dropped 2 weeks ago as well. So I got to order that one as well. But this one was number 1 on the list. As well as that, you got the 2 count hands. So I forgot to mention, this was based on the match at SummerSlam last year against Drew McIntyre, and special guest referee was my boy Seth freaking Rollins. So that's definitely why it came with these 2 count hands, because Seth was screwing him over. He's like, 2, really? No, it was 3. So I dig that. Pretty unique. I don't think you're gonna really want to display your Punk with that, maybe. And then as well as that, you got the go to sleep hands as well. So the one thing I will say is Jazzwares, as soon as they dropped these hands, they had the sculpted wrist tape on them. So I'm hoping Mattel soon can, do that addition as well, because these are essential for every Punk. And I'd like to, display some of my Punks with the go to sleep pose, but I'd love to see the detail of the, the sculpted wrist tape on it. I think that would just kick it up a notch. But that's my opinion. Maybe you guys can disagree. Leave in the comments below if you don't really care. But yeah, those are all the hands it comes with, and then we'll get into the figure with the open hands as well. And then let's just dive straight into the head scans. I'm gonna go from my least favorite to my favorite. Coming in at number 3, I would say it's a smiling head. It is phenomenal. It looks just like Punk, but personally, I like a more pissed off expression, for CM Punk. But this is great. I love the beard detail. You got some gray mixed in there. Looks really good. It looks just like Punk. I love the hair sculpt. Look at that. It's nice and slid back. Dude, this is freaking amazing. And you know what I like about this is they didn't reuse any head scan. All 3 of these heads are brand new. So I love that. Thank you, Mattel. But yeah, here's that head scan. Honestly, this might be number 1 or 2. I'm just going to put it in at number 2. You got the pissed off. Oh my gosh, this is insane. You got the pissed off expression for CM Punk. This is so sick. Honestly, I wasn't sure how I felt when they revealed this at, WrestleMania. But now, having this in hand, dude, this is incredible. Wow. Wow, solid job, Mattel. So we're definitely going to put that on the figure, and we're going to see if that looks just as good, as just sitting down right there. And then the one head scan that it has on is, that little smirk that he always has. You got the gray going in the beard. I think this one is number 1. This is phenomenal. It looks just like Punk. Dude, this is so sick. Yeah, I love the sculpt on the hair as well. Great job. I'm not sure who's working on this. I'm not sure if it was Magic or Bill, but you did phenomenal on these head scans. And then as well as that, the last accessory that it comes with is this amazing cloth hoodie. Look at this. Don't quote me on this. Here's the logo on the back. Don't quote me on this, but I think this is the first ever figure that has strings on the hoodie. Don't quote me on this, but I think it is. And I think that is phenomenal, man. That just adds so much detail to how it looked. Look at that. Look at the back of the box right there. The strings, bro. This is phenomenal. Love this a lot. During the entrance, he had his hood down like that. You know, it was like covering his like forehead and stuff. So might probably display mine like that because that entrance was bad A. But yeah, let's just take off the you know, the hooded accessory and just head straight into the figure. So I'm just gonna set this down over here. But here is the figure itself. I gotta say, the print, the QC on this gear, whew, it is phenomenal, man. There's no imperfections or anything like that, so I love that. Definitely love that. These kick pads look so damn clean. Incredible. And I did look at the reference photos. The pink that they used on this is legit perfect. It's accurate as can be. Same with the trunks. Look at that. Dude, this is phenomenal. The side. I love this gear. I mean, if you love Bret Hart, then you're probably going to love this even more. Awesome, man. This is phenomenal. I got to say, there is one big problem, and I've been seeing this in the comments below. I've been seeing this everywhere I look about this figure. The new torso. New torso looks great, right? Look at these, blocky shoulders. What are we doing here? Like, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, this is Rhino Elite Syndrome right here. If you guys know about that figure, you know how the shoulders are just bulging out, bro, and it looks so whack. And that's what I'm getting off of this, and it sucks. It sucks really, because I do like this torso. I think this is a great torso. I like the first Ultimate Edition torso as well. I mean, I would have been okay if they reused that as well. But, dude, they need to fix this with the next Ultimate Punk. I know we're getting one with Larry, so please, Mattel, fix this issue. I'm not sure what you have to do, but this is not, it does not really look good. And I mean, for me, I'm going to be displaying it with the hooded, accessory, the hoodie. So it's not really going to matter, but for like most people, they're going to be using this for their pick feds or, photography, and it's going to look a little bit weird, man. So Mattel, definitely fix that issue. But moving into the knee pads as well. So this is the first time I've ever seen a CM Punk with the open knee pads. He does not really actually have these. He's never really rocked knee pads like this. I know people are going to like it a little bit more for the articulation because you can get the full bend right here. But in my opinion, honestly, I'm more about accuracy. I kind of wish they went with the longer ones, or like the ones they used for Seth Rollins leads. That would have been nicer to see because it's not too long, not too small. But I will do a fix-up, so be on the lookout on my Instagram. I'm probably going to do a little bit of tweaks with this, maybe the knee pads, definitely the shoulder tats, and yeah. But I forgot to mention, this is the first ever CM Punk figure with the complete sculpted wrist tape on the arms. So this is phenomenal. I know the Mattel Creations was supposed to have it, but I guess they couldn't get it on the figure in time. But here we go. Ultimate Edition Series 27's got you covered. Look at that. Dude, this looks phenomenal, man. I love this detail. I love it so damn much. We're going to compare it to the Jazzers one and comment. I want to see what you guys think, which one's better. But yeah, I love that detail. There's only one inaccuracy actually with this gear, and the one inaccuracy is the X's are supposed to be black. I'm not sure if you guys really care about that, but I mean, if you're OCD, like some people are when it comes to accuracy on gears, then you might want to swap those hands out with the Mattel Creations one with the black hands and the molded wrist tape. But yeah, these are supposed to be black. Other than that, this thing is completely oh shoot, I just forgot. Yeah, he did have an elbow pad during this match, so you're probably gonna have to add a elbow pad. I know some Punks came with extra elbow pads and whatnot. What I mean by that is the gears that he didn't have the elbow pad with, they gave those Elites elbow pads for some reason. So Elite 115 is a good example because at the Rumble he didn't have one, and then that figure was released with one. But yeah, I know you guys might have an extra elbow pad, so that's not really major. That's definitely minor. But yeah, let's do a comparison with the Jazzers one right now. I know you guys want to see the comparison look. Which one aesthetically looks pleasing to you? I want to know. Here we go. There you go. So honestly, they're about the same size. This one is definitely taller. The Supreme is for sure taller. Punk is like 6'1", 6'2". He's like Rollins height. I know the Jazzers figures run a little bit big, but I'm going to have to go with Mattel on the sizing. I do like how the shoulders look, obviously, on the Jazzwares one. I'd say the skin tone looks good as well on Jazzwares. But when it comes to tattoos and stuff, gotta give it to Mattel. It just looks more realistic. I like it a lot more. Let's just compare the wrist tape kind of looks, the molds. This is a little, I don't know, it's just too big. This looks way more realistic. I like it. I mean, I like what Jazzwares did. You know, it's not bad. But, dude, this is 10 times better in my opinion. Pretty good. You know, when it comes to kick pads as well, I like the Mattel one more. I mean, this is just a smooth, like, you know, like kick pad, I guess you can say. It's not even detailed or no sculpting on it, so don't really like that. Honestly, I might be using these knee pads to swap on here because he did have them like up to here, honestly, up to here, so we'll see about that. But if I'm gonna tell you guys to purchase a CM Punk, this was like $48 altogether with tax when it was hitting Walmart, so it's quite a bit. This is gonna be like $35 retail. I'm gonna have to go with this one. This one's great. I think I'm just gonna have to dock off points for the shoulders, so I'm gonna give this like a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. I think this is fantastic. The colors pop out. There's no QC issues. This feels so damn buttery smooth, and that's what I like on a figure. Mattel is stepping it up. They're killing it, man. So I'm really really stoked about that. I mean, for a fun comparison, let's bring out the real It's Collaborating Time. We got the Thing right here. So I don't know. I thought it was cool how he had the Fantastic Four gear this past SummerSlam. I think that was freaking awesome. I hope we get that as a elite. And if not, you know your boy is going to make a custom or get a custom done by one of the top G's on Instagram. But yeah, let's just place the title in his hand, man. I know some people are going to want to display it even though he was champ for like 5 minutes. But yeah, this figure is all sorts of kick-ass. Let me pick the camera up. Definitely recommend picking this figure up, guys. I know they should be hitting ringside pretty soon, so if you want to place an order now and lock it in, secure it, I would probably do so. This is phenomenal. This probably is my favorite CM Punk that they've released. It tops the Pipe Bomb, and honestly, it tops the Money in the Bank 2011 Ultimate Edition that ringside has as well. So definitely my opinion, but let me know what you guys think about this figure in the comments below. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.